Okay, I'm taking this video because I wanted to show you the finished product of the city center thing that we walked by a couple of years ago. I guess it's been more than that. See, there's the CVS we stopped at. And yeah, so here I am actually videotaping. I'm sure I'll get in trouble, but I don't fucking care. But check how cool it looks. Like, it's massive. I'm gonna drive real slow. Look at it. Doesn't that look fucking dope? It looks like New York City, man. It's crazy. It's so rad. And now we're approaching what's called the Crystals. And the Crystals is a shopping center which has, as you can see, Tom Ford, Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton. It's got all the high-end and shit that, of course, I'll never be able to afford, but it's a nice thought. Now, connected to it is called the Cosmo, or AKA the Cosmopolitan, which we're about to go by as I'm running the red light. There's the Cosmo, right there. And this is the coolest, trendiest, hippest, current place ever, I guess, out here. This is where it's all the who's who and what stays. It's pretty neat. And there's the Bellagio coming up. Here, I'll move you over here. I want to show you Paris. There's the Paris. Looks pretty neat. And as you can see, those tables with the that looks like those little light tints or whatever, that's where the Mona. Actually, I lied. That's Cabo Wabo. That's not what I was going to tell you. I'll tell you that, what I'm going to tell you in a moment. But let's go back to the Bellagio. It's so pretty, huh? I'm going to go there tomorrow and look at the fountains. And look, there's more Cosmo. Let's see, sorry, I'm in my car. Of course, I can't put the window down because, you know, my driver's side doesn't go down. But anyways, oh, and you can see Caesars from the distance. There's Caesars. And people walking. Oh, this is where the Cabo Wabo is. This thing here, it's kind of hard to tell where it says. It actually says Urban Outfitters. Well, that area right there, this is Planet Hollywood. It's part of their mall. It's called Miracle Mile. Let's see if I can get it. Miracle Mile Shops. So that's pretty important. Lots of people come and do shopping there. I can care less. It used to be Desert Passage when it was the Aladdin, not Planet Hollywood. And they had a really cool silver store in there where I used to buy earrings from. They don't have it there anymore. If this red light ever goes, I'll finish my freaking... Oh, look, maybe we can see the street performer. Can you see him? Let me see. Oh, I can't zoom. Can I zoom? No. Can't zoom with video. All right, so they have these street performers here who... Like, there's Buzz, or there's Woody, and Transformer guy, and Chucky. But they stand out here. Okay, here comes the Paris. See? Eiffel Tower. Someone's playing horrible violin. And here comes the really good French restaurant. Oh, there's the Sugar Factory. Somehow that's connected to Kim Kardashian. I'm not quite sure how, but I know it is. But you'll see up here, it's called Mon Ami Gabi. Between the trees here, and you can kind of see people sitting right there. That's Mon Ami Gabi. And that's a really good French restaurant out here. It's something I like. Ooh, there's the sun. The sun's actually banging off of the mirage. It's bright, huh? And there's Bally's. It's pretty cool. And, you know, like, I don't know. Bally's is one of the really old casinos, so there's nothing too extravagant there. More Bellagio. Oh, stupid van's in the way. There's part of Caesars. Now I'm in the right-hand lane because I thought I would get the better view. So I think I'm going to do that. So now I'm going to stop my recording and I'll pick back up here as soon... Oh, never mind, the light's turning. So I'll just keep talking. Here, you can see me. Hello. So anyways. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could show you the billboard. What's right in front of me. See, these are these billboard trucks that drive around all over the strip. Usually they have naked girls on them. Well, kind of naked girls, but I guess they don't have any on here. Alright, back to my tour. This is called Bill's Gambling whatever. It's an older casino. I don't know why it's still here, to be honest. It's kind of shitty, but they have dollar margaritas, so who am I to judge? Oh, here's more Caesars. I'm going to try to get you better pictures of Caesars here, even though we're going by pretty fast. Because the mall's coming up. Oh, the Flamingo. This is a very famous casino. Alright, let's see here. Here is Caesars. Stupid stop and go bullshit. More tourists at the Flamingo. This is where Donnie and Marie Osmond perform. I think they still perform there, to be honest. I'm not quite sure. With Margaritaville, which we're approaching to our right. Alright, let's go back to the more important things. Can you see this thing that looks like a Coliseum? Well, that's literally Caesars Coliseum. I'm gonna go in the middle lane. No, I'm not. And that's where Celine Dion and Cher and all them perform, and Elton John. Ooh, Evan! There's Shea's Casino, because I'm gonna send this to Evan too. And Casino Royale is gonna be right up here too. Here is the foreign shops at Caesars, which is pretty freaking awesome. I like them, and Veronica, you could attest to that. They looked really cool. So there you go. They have all these cool statues and shit, which is really neat. Some like real high-end shopping, but there's also some normal people shopping there too, so you don't feel too out of place. And it's just kind of nice to glance at. This over here, it's hard to tell, but it's actually Harrah's. It's one of the older casinos. And I don't know if I can get it, but maybe. Back here, right there is Carnival Court, and it's really fun at night. Like, they have this bar there where the guys do the flaring bar flips with the drinks and stuff, and they have a good music. So it's really cool. It's a really fun place to go. Not too expensive either, which is a plus because the Strip is really expensive. That building right in front of us, that's Treasure Island, also known as TI. Evan, here's Casino Royale, which we are now approaching, because I remember you asked me if I knew where it was, and there it is. It's kind of a shithole, not gonna lie. It's really old, but it's pretty cool, I guess, if you want cheap drinks. The Mirage, promoting Beatles Love, which apparently is really cool by Cirque du Soleil, and someday I will get to go see it. And the Mirage has the dolphins habitat, and they have the lion habitat, which is really cool to go see. It's not too expensive either, so for like 20 bucks, I think you can see both of them. There's more TI. Now, this is going to be good, because now we're approaching the Venetian. This is a beautiful casino. The Venetian, like it's done to look like in Venice, and there's like, I wish I could get out and do gondolas. So maybe tomorrow I'll walk the Strip all day, and I'll take random pictures to show you guys so you can see them. Isn't that beautiful? Like, the architecture is so nice. It's really cool. But there's like gondola rides, and I'm assuming you guys know what those are, but they're the boats that the guys sing to. They're that. And right next to it is called the Palazzo. Now, the Palazzo is part of the Venetian, I guess. It's like a super high-end, richy, hoity-toity shit. Gives the Wynn a run for their money, which we can see Wynn and Encore in that order. And that spaceship looking thing is the Fashion Show Mall. The Fashion Show Mall, it's called the Cloud. Not really sure what it does, but it's called the Cloud. Has a lot of really great stores. They actually have a walking runway in there, what pops up every so many minutes, and people walk the runway. They have models, so like the different department stores will put on shows and stuff. So it's pretty neat. Again, over here, that's still more of the Palazzo. Sorry, I wish I could get a better view. But you can see the Wynn sticking up to the top there. That is Steve Wynn's baby. He's a big fan of, you know, all things beauty. So that's what I'll do. I'll go casino hopping tomorrow, and I'll take pictures of the places so you guys can see them. And if we look real far ahead, if you look straight in center, okay, it kind of looks like a dot right above the cars there. That's the Stratosphere. I wish you could see it the way I'm seeing it, but it looks like a dot, but really it's the Stratosphere, which is pretty effing cool. And we're getting close to the top of the Strip here. Once this traffic goes, which actually it hasn't been too bad. It's about 4:30, and it's really not as bad as it's been. It's actually been pretty horrible lately. All right, there's more of the Wynn. The cool thing about the Wynn is I mean, there's like waterfalls behind those trees. Again, the camera phone doesn't really capture it. but it's all aesthetically pleasing to your eye. There's nothing unattractive there, and beautiful tiles, marbles, you know, it's just luxurious. Ooh, car drive correctly. This other one's called the Encore. It's its friend, and the Encore is just a slightly smaller version of the Wynn. Home of the, what do they call it, Encore Beach Club, and which you'll see these, looks like little hotels with red whatever coming up here to the right. There we go. Those are actually rooms that are connected to the Encore Beach, which is essentially, it's a day club. It's their pool, but it's really like, the thing that they do, I guess I should back up. The thing that they do out here with all the pools is they turn them into nightclubs, but they're during the day. And so they have these world famous DJs who spin. You put on your coolest bathing suit, you know. They do also have more of a family oriented pool. It's usually smaller, but you know, this is the one you go to, and they actually charge admission, which is complete bullshit half the time. They have guest lists, but you get to stay in one of these if you're lucky, and it's, you know, like a little room, so it gets you out from the heat, and they're serviced with, you know, bottle service and food and all that cool stuff. And it's just, you know, it's a fun time. You just hang out. They have cabanas, and then us poor folk who can't afford a cabana, we just hope that a lounge chair opens up, so you end up stalking people. To my left here, which is pretty much a big open space, this is where the Stardust and the Pioneer, and no, the Frontier, and I forget the other one what was right there, but it used to be there, and they bulldozed it down like 3 to 7 years ago, because they were going to build this thing called Anchalon, and it's supposed to be, you know, the newest thing, but with the recession that we had and what hit us so badly, it left us with scaffolding and empty beams and things. So the Anchalon Resort never got built. We believe it's not going to get built because essentially all that steel is completely useless. It's all been rotted, and they need, you know, an investor to buy it. So I don't think that's going to happen. That big blue building in front of us is called, I think it's the Fontainebleau. I think it's connected to that. That was another thing, another project that was started to be built. The whole concept for this north end of the strip, which we're in, by the way. Oh, we're going to go by the Pepper Mill. I can't wait to show you. That's one of my favorite places out here. And it's a really cool sign, if it'll show up. So look towards the bottom of your screen. It's where this car's turning in. And Pepper Mill. There it is. And it's actually in this like little dump right there, the little hut. But anyways, so back to, oh, there's the Riviera. I'll show you that too. That's really, really old, but they have really good performers there, like impersonators. They're really good at the Riviera. Anyways, back to the north end of the strip. They were going to turn like this high-rise right there to the left in the blue. They weren't going to just make them casinos. They were actually making them high-rises. So they were going to be condos. They were going to be apartments that people can buy for millions. And oh, hot pause. Circus, circus. Boo. So gross. Full of children. But they wanted to do, oh, there's the Stratosphere. Now we can see it center. See how it's getting bigger? It's pretty effing cool. But, oh, Fontainebleau. All right, and this is part of it. This is going to be their shopping. They were going to turn these in, they were going for like $1, $2, $3 million. Like, they weren't cheap at all, but people would buy them. Kind of like what they did in Florida. They turned a lot of places in Florida to these high-rise condo things and made high-end shopping, and people loved them. But of course, recession hit us and we got fucked. Here is the Sahara. It is no longer in operation. They closed it down. I want to say maybe, I don't know, sometime in the summer they closed it. And actually, right, this empty spot that you can't see, it used to be a Wet and Wild. It was a really cool water park that they got rid of. But they did close the Sahara down. It's still intact, so I'm not sure if someone's going to buy it out or if they're going to bulldoze it. I don't know what's going on. I think it's strange that it is so intact. Usually by this point it would look desolated, but I don't know. They must have plans that I don't know about. It's hard to see now because we're getting into some of the traffic. This is Sahara. I always talk about this street. But there is to our left, it's the, it says general store. It's this gigantic gift shop, and it's like the world's biggest gift shop. And people go there. And to our right, and it's hard to see behind the tree, is this black building. This black building is prime real estate. Well, pause to me. Not only is it prime real estate, nobody will sell it. Whoever owns it is holding out, and it drives a lot of the casino people crazy because they want to tear this building down and they want to use it. Here's another shot of the building. Ooh, there it is. Prime real estate, man. Right on one of the busiest corners on this strip. And whoever it is, I mean, it's known they're not selling it. They won't do it. So they're holding out for something bigger and better that they know about. They must be part of like the Illuminati or something. They're down. Oh, there's more Stratosphere. It's kind of hard to see it because it's really tall. And there it is. I was hoping somebody was jumping. We could catch them jumping, but I'm not seeing anyone jump. You can jump off the top of it. It's like there. And then you're on like a rope or something and it catches you. It's pretty kind of cool. I would do it. And that's pretty much all of the strip. So I'm going to turn this here. Yeah, that's pretty much all of the strip. Like, it wasn't that long. It was about 16 minutes worth travel time. That's not bad at all. We're getting towards downtown. So with that being said, I'm going to try to get into a different lane. Or maybe, ooh, here we go. Pause. We are going to show you one of the billboards. As you can see, it says, hottest girls in Vegas. Voted #1 in adult entertainment. Direct to your room in 20 minutes. Call 702-220-7399, aka sexy, for breathlessentertainment.com. And these people drive around the strip. They also have pictures on the side, and this is all they do, these trucks, and people get paid for it. Okay, back to me, because I'm more important. So I was going to try to show you an outside of Dino's, and then I was going to just try to get a little bit of the Fremont Street before I get home, because it's on my way. And yeah, this is what I do. I know you guys are probably going to think this is kind of boring and stupid, but I thought it'd be kind of fun, because I don't get to see you guys that much, so I figured I'd show you what I get to see every day. Plus, this is what tourists like. They like the whole casino thing, and it is cool. Like, I mean, like I said, I'll go down tomorrow just to take pictures and look, because it's nice, you know. I live in a resort area, so it's kind of cool to see all the tourists. Ooh, I'm gonna try to get a picture. Coming up to our left here. Oops, don't mind me, I'm gonna get in this lane. Okay, to the left you'll see a Burger King sign, and right behind it is a White Cross sign. Not White Castle, but White Cross. Sorry, we're moving faster, traffic's going. There it is. There's White Cross. That's where I go and get eats at all the time with Tone. We go there. And here comes Dino's. Yay, Dino's! Yay! It's right behind that stupid billboard to our left there. It's my place where I hang out. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Let's see here. This right there where I'm pointing, that's going to be Dino's. And right there, that is the OG, which is known as the Olympic Gardens, one of the oldest male and female strip clubs. But let's see if I can get a good shot of Dino's if this stupid fucking place will move. Dino's! There it is! Dino's! This is my place. That's where I go. It's such a shithole, which I love. And we are now approaching downtown. And we can tell that stupid car's in the way by this sign, which says now, welcome to fabulous downtown Las Vegas. There it went. And from here to downtown, there really isn't much of anything, as you can see. There's all these little odds and ends shops, wedding chapels. Right here's the little white wedding chapel, very famous place. A lot of famous people get married there. There's also this Viva Vegas. This is really important because they do themed rooms, which is pretty awesome for wedding people. But, ooh, we're going to go by where the Pawn Star store is, so I'll be able to show you that. And I do apologize again for going so fast, but I'm now actually being able to move. There's the Walgreens I always go to. Exciting stuff, right? But this is as we approach downtown. So this is the north end of the Strip. And let's see here. Is there anything exciting on this corner? Not really. Nope. I would say over, here's my finger, there it is. That way is going to be where the Pawn Stars are, so I'll try to point it out. They're the television reality show where they take place in a pawn store. And then when we get towards downtown, it'll be this way. You'll see Fremont Street. But I'll try to slow there. And usually traffic slows down a little bit anyways because people are trying to take pictures. And there's all these people who walk in front of the cars. They don't follow the street signs, and it's really frustrating. Let's see what else. So here we go. Taking a tour. La 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 la. More wedding chapels. There's so many of them right in this area between, say, where the Sahara Hotel was and where where I live, essentially. And this is those real quick. There's drive-through ones. There's 24-hour ones. Actually, most of them are 24 hours, I'd say. And you know, they make a lot of money. Now, to our left, you're going to start seeing some bigger buildings. Those buildings, let's see if I can turn it a little better. That's part of our actual downtown, like the financial district. Oh, son of a bitch. I totally forgot to show you Pawn Stars. That's funny. Maybe it's going to be in the video. Sorry about that. But to the left there, that's most of the financial buildings. They're like bank buildings. This big tall one right here to the right, that's actually a federal building. One of the federal buildings. And then here's more big ones. And as you can see, they're not very big. Like in the scheme of big buildings, they're quite short. Like this one's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. That's probably like a 13 or 15 story building. Not very big. Straight ahead, let's see, right there, that is the, it's called the Ogden, which is these really fancy condo/apartments that they couldn't sell, so they rented, which is pretty cool. And if I could afford to live there, I would. They're really snazzy. I live a block from there. And let's see what else. This is the boring part. But this is where I go walking because it's nice. It's a nice little walk. And the El Cortez is that red building there to the right. It's kind of, we'll see it better, I think, when we get towards where we need to be. Oh, we're coming up towards Bridger here at the light. And when I make a right, that's the street I live on. Yay, Bridger. Here's my street. There we go, crossing it. All right, now to our left, and this is where more of the most important things are. We're starting to see something that looks like it could be a beer glass, a beer stein. Well, that's exactly what that is. It's the world's biggest whatever. But this is going to be Fremont, so I'm going to slow way down and try to get some good pictures of Fremont Street for you. Whee! Okay, that's about as good as you're going to get as the traffic was going. And that's the Ogden. Here's the Gold Spike. As you can see, these casinos are much different than the monstrosities that we have downtown, or down on the Strip. North Las Vegas is, or not North Las Vegas, oh, total sidebar. This building I'm showing you right here, that is going to be Zappos headquarters when they move here, because it's our current city hall. It is a 13-story building. It's got its attached parking garage, which is that. And that's where we're going to go. Yay! Other than that, well, I left the video run. I might as well show you the rest of it. No, that is it. I don't think there's anything else. No, we're just getting to the highway. So, in conclusion, I'd like to say welcome to my tour. And I love you guys, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!